So this vlog is just going to be a mix of different clips. You're going to see some from a show. You're going to see my first clip here. I was at the KBA conference, a quick meeting that we had for a couple of hours on Tuesday this week. We went up to Owensboro, and let's just say at the Hampton, they have televisions right above the urinals. I don't get it. Check this out. In the men's restroom at the Hampton Inn here in Owensboro, why is there a television above the urinal? 2 inches from your face when you're going. And you're also going to see some clips right now that I'll insert from the softball game. Webster County ended up winning 8-3 over Lyon County on Tuesday. Here's some of the game. A 2-0 pitch count against her. Perry gets ready to fire, and this one will miss on the corner for a third ball. 3-0, as there is some sunshine out here, and it's right, as it's setting, right into the defense's eyes, as they all have sunglasses on looking into the sun. And this first pitch will go for a strike, this fourth pitch, will go for the first strike in the count. Now 3-1 against Cartwright. So then it's Haley Allen, Chloe Papanaugh is third, and then it is Jenna Shelley who will be fourth in the order, as just like that, 3-2 the pitch count on back-to-back strikes makes it a full count here. First at bat for Webster County here today. A grounder should be played as second. Throw over to first is going to be airmailed. Cartwright now thinking second base, and off that error will collect the double. And so Cartwright's leading off, getting on base early for the Webster County Lady Trojans. Will check her wristband and now get ready to unwind. 1-2 pitch popped up, and a lot of backspin on that one as it heads towards left field for the out. And that'll be now one away here in the bottom of the first. Runner over on second still for Webster County.
Next up.
Count from Perry is going to be a fastball, climbs the ladder for a ball. 1-0. Two teams that play each other. They played last year. Webster County won 10-0, March 28th, 2023. Another fastball. This one misses outside. 2022 is Lyon County, who won 8-4. 2019, these two teams met in the second region tournament. Lyon won 2-1 in a close one. That in May of 2019 in the region tournament. And a swing and miss for a strike call. So now 2-1 on Shelley. Shelley steps back up to the plate. Awaits the pitch. 2-1. Fastball in the inside corner, will catch it for an even count now of 2 balls to 2 strikes on what has been a perfect day. There's a very small wind out here in Dixon. Fastball misses. This time we'll load up the count at 3 balls to 2 strikes. Good crowd showing, of course, why not? On a beautiful day like this. I think we got up near around the 80-degree mark here in Dixon. Swing and a miss. There's a strikeout, first one of the day. Now 2 outs, runner still over at second as Shelley goes down swinging. Plate appearance. A pitch that is going to miss on the inside corner for a 1-0 pitch count from Papanaugh. So 1 away, top of the second, 3-0. Lady Trojans on top. Runner at first, backspin will be fouled. Hits the fence right here in front of me. As coming back to get it will be Mallory Leaf. She'll throw it back to her pitcher. And so a 1-1 pitch count from Papanaugh. Will find the strike zone this time, lower inside corner for a 1-2 count. So Destiny Casey with a swing and miss will be called for the strike 3 call. So there's a Melody Lane strikeout.
Next up, the second baseman, number 19.
Second one of the day
Brenna
for
Brettrick.
Papanaugh. Brings Brenna Brettrick next. Right-handed batter, swing and a miss on that one. Falls behind 0-1. She comes in She's batted in all 20 games. 245 batting average. Backspin on this one will be fouled. Leaf took her mask off to see if she can find it, and it was just out of her reach from being able to make a play. So to go 0 balls to 2 strikes. And Bretrick has, she struck out 11 times so far. Ball nearly got away there, and luckily able to pick it up off the ground. We'll keep the count at 1 ball to 2 strikes. Runner over at first for the Lady Lions. A shot, and we'll find a gap out to left field, and will go as a base hit. Moore comes in with a 2.50 ERA. Or excuse me, batting average. Has hit on 13 of the 52 plate appearances she's made. Comes in with 8 strikeouts. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Just off the mark on that swing, 1-2. Runners on first and second for the Lady Lions. Emma Brazier's on deck for Lyon County. Fouled as it lands on the ground just in front of me. Baseball team was able to schedule another game here today. The game yesterday was rained out. Mother Nature applying a lot of raindrops. This one is fouled and will go off the ankle of Moore to keep the count at 1-2. Top of the second inning, 3-0 Webster County. On top with 2 outs. Papano, 1-2, fouled once again. She is not going away. Moore keeps on swinging, as that'll be now, this will be the 7th pitch, I do believe, in the count. One, two, swing and a miss. Ball gets away. Throw over to first is going to be collected for the out. They leave 2 stranded, high and away for a ball. So Jenna Shelley struck out her first time up. Only strikeout so far today for Lily Perry. Has a 1-0 pitch count. No outs, bottom of the second, 4-run effort so far. Evens up the count now at 1-1. Runner over at second. Webster County, they have been doing some work as of late. Second consecutive strike here in the count, now 1-2. Webster County is rolling into this one with a 3-game winning streak at the moment. Perry checks a wristband. 1-2 pitch, off speed, and is popped up foul. So 1-2, 7-0 if you're just joining us. Webster County on top of Lyon County. Lady softball on Nash 104.9. Go back to it. A lot of backspin on this one. Will it fall? And it will be called foul. That just went foul. Just missed down the right field line, just past first base. So it'll keep the count at 1-2. And now Shelley will have another crack at it. With a runner over at second. Still no outs. Perry unwinds and gets her on the corner for a strikeout. Second and third, 3 consecutive walks. That last one intentional. With just 1 out. Off-speed pitch misses high and away. And so, if you're Shelley, you have a chance to maybe extend this into a double-digit lead. Swing and a miss. Going for a home run right there, it looked like. There was a lot of power behind that swing, 1-2. Leaf will be on deck. Popped up foul over everybody's head to my right. Of course, I've got the Lyon County fan base to my right, Webster County over to my left. Baseball team is in action again here, or they are in action here today. They were supposed to have a game yesterday that we were going to have here on Nash 104.9, but it was rained out. A grounder that'll go foul down the left field line. So we'll keep it 1-2. 8-1, Webster County on top. We'll talk about this game and more tomorrow. We've got a busy show for Sports Nuts lined up from 5 to 6 tomorrow evening out at Silver Star Burgers. Foul, presented by Perry Cheek State Farm. We'll be talking about the Kentucky Derby, like I said earlier. U of L's new head basketball coaching hire here last few weeks. That was announced. Another one fouled right here. And so Shelley is making Perry work for this right now with a 1-2 pitch count. And we'll also have Austin Starks, the head baseball coach for Hopkins County Central. He'll be joining us on the broadcast as this one is popped up and foul over towards the tennis court. As the sun is setting, we've got all shade, well, on just about a majority of the softball field. Swing and a miss. There's a strikeout for Shelley, who goes down swinging for the third time today. 3 strikeouts against her.
The catcher, number
2 outs
16,
now.
Mallory Lee.
Brings up Mallory Lee with a loaded bases scenario, and so we'll see if she can get on base for the third time today. She's gotten on base twice. She's 2 for 2, 2 walks. We'll step back up. First pitch in the count was a ball. And this one will be high and away for a ball 2. Now 2-0. Now, you got to be careful here if you're Perry, because if you end up walking her, then you bring in another run and you go back down by 8. This one misses low, 3-0. So now you're in a situation, if you're Leith, you're looking at a third consecutive walk potentially. And she probably won't swing at this next one, we'll see. And it will be called a strike, and she did not swing like I predicted. And so the count now will go 3 balls to 1 strike. Loaded bases, 3-1, swing and a miss, just like that, a full count pitch coming. So Perry, if she can get herself out of a jam after starting out with 3 walks here with 1 out. Looking at a full count pitch. And gets her on the corner as a late 3 stranded.
Because pitching is king in high school baseball. If you're looking at our numbers last year compared to this year, we have an ERA as a team right at about 5.5. Last year at this time it was 13.5, and that's
so you've cut that by over more than a half.
That's
coaching.
That's
coaching.
Free base runners, just cutting down on that. You know,
Coaching.
You can call it that, but it's guys going out there and competing. But we talk about strike percentages. We're shooting for around 60% strikes. That's about the big league average. Now, these are high school guys, but we know high school guys aren't as feared as big league hitters. So we're looking to attack with fastballs, looking to get ahead in the count. And when you do that, good things happen. And we're playing defense right now. The thing about it, you know, last year we had walked several hitters, we had hit several hitters. We've cut our walks down by nearly half. And the thing about that is we tell guys, I don't care how far he hits it, it's just got to be over the plate. And then once guys get down 0-2, the batting average goes down by over 200 points. So, that's just a major league statistic, college statistic, because they're in the hole. So if we can compete early in the count, and then that changes things. Now, when you get behind 3-0, that's when things get a little squirrely. They know fastball's coming, and they can hit a long way.
And, you know, my next question is going to veer off just a little bit. This man is a newlywed, and he's a new father. Now, of course, I probably have one in Union County, but this guy is a union. This guy right here is a newlywed. Tell me about that, man. You're married, you got a baby.
My wife is sitting right over there, and she's got our 4-month-old in her lap, and I could not do it without her. We talk as coaches about our spouses are the rocks. We cannot do this without her. Now, she's a coach too. We have a very, very busy household. My wife Rachel just got the cheer job back at Central, so she is busy in the fall and in the winter, and I'm busy in the spring, so it does not stop at the Starks household. But that's a good thing. That's the way we like it. We go out and we like to watch the the kids that we coach compete. So
Amen.
it's a big family, and that's one thing that I've always said about Central. It is a family through and through.
We're coming up on the tail end of the season here. Now we're in May. We're in the last couple of weeks of the regular season. You have games. Looks like you have Dawson Springs, I think, coming up. Trigg. Do you have Trigg
twice.
Trigg.
We
Which
got Livingston twice.
That's the 6th, right? Monday.
Correct.
Trigg. That's a special night.
It is a special night.
Let's talk about that.
And if you weren't going to ask the question, I was going to talk about it. So
Good. I don't know about it.
May the 6th, that is next Monday, is Strikeout Cancer Night.
Oh, it's huge.
So one of my assistant coaches last year, and one of my best friends my entire life, played ball with him, Stephen Sorrells, passed away last year from stage 4 colon cancer at 33 years old. Incredibly tough for us. I graduated with his wife. He has a newborn baby at home as well that he unfortunately was never able to meet. Kara had the baby right a month after Stephen passed away. But that kind of, when he passed, we decided that we wanted to do a little bit of something. And I've told these boys that baseball is one thing, but it's a little bit bigger than baseball. So we actually partnered. It was kind of happenstance, coincidence, divine intervention, whatever you want to call it. But the Kentucky Cancer Center reached out to me and said, "Hey, we would like to do something." And I said, "Well, that's funny because I was just about to see if somebody would like to do something because I had this idea." So we've pre-sold T-shirts. We've sold about 50 shirts. They have actually donated all the shirts, Kentucky Cancer Center.
Nice.
So every dollar
Nice.
that is spent on shirts is being donated.
Nice.
We're going to donate it right to the Marr Center in Madisonville. We're going to take up money that night. They are going to have a booth set up for information on preventative testing, on stuff like that. We're going to have some readings in between each inning. Hey, here's some factoids for you. They're going to hand out a little merchandise. We're going to have Kara Sorrells throw out the first pitch. They're going to do a little ceremony for her. Both teams are going to be wearing their T-shirts pre-game to make sure. And hopefully, I'm really looking for over $1,000 to be donated on Monday night, and something that we're going to do every single year.
That just gave me chills up and down my spine. And so, that Steve he's looking down, man. He's happy. He's happy.
He's with us every game.
And
Gonna wrap up today's vlog. Appreciate you all watching, and we'll look out for some more content real soon. Give a follow, subscribe, and see the next video. Appreciate you. Take care. Be good to one another. Bye.